Hey, good afternoon, folks. It turned out to be a much more pleasant day than yesterday, with the storm now moving away. In its wake, we can see some warm temperatures. Take a look out in Kingsville, where you got 88 degrees. Now, skies have been fair to partly cloudy. Now, a little bit more cloud cover moving into that region, and you can see that northwest wind at just 6 miles an hour. Not bad out there. Look along the coastline here, downtown Corpus Christi. Mostly cloudy skies, 85 degrees, and a north wind at 13 miles an hour. We did manage 0.04 of an inch of rain earlier today in the pre-dawn hours, but nothing during the daylight. And temperatures tonight will drop into the upper 60s in our western counties, lower even middle 70s along the coastline. But even that is pretty close to normal for this time of the year. Tomorrow, with the increased amount of sunshine, everybody will be in the middle to upper 80s, close to 90 degrees, like our southwestern counties were today. Now, here's the current position of Tropical Depression Beta, just right the mouth of the Guadalupe River, right around Matagorda Bay. And you can see the circulation pattern rotating around it. Well, more on that in a little bit, because that storm is going to be moving out. And thankfully for a lot of folks in southeast Texas, they can use a little drying out. Hurricane Teddy is a Category 1 hurricane. Continuing that northerly track, it'll become extratropical before it visits the Canadian Maritimes. But our eyes are still on Tropical Depression Beta. And Beta continues that east-northeasterly track. It'll start picking up speed as an upper-level trough picks it up and shoves it off into the lower Mississippi Valley. Eventually, it'll go into the mid-Mississippi Valley, become absorbed by that upper-level disturbance. But that's about 3 days away. Water temperature in the 70s right now because of the overturning of the ocean surface from Tropical Storm Beta. Now we're looking at temperatures warming on up into the lower to middle 80s area wide. And we're going to see a transition here. Dew points are still pretty high right now as that tropical moisture wraps around what's left of Beta. But that system's going to move on out, and the pressure field will be pouring dry air back in behind this weak cool front. And we're going to see this working its way eventually south and east and bringing us fair skies, and because of the dryness of the atmosphere, cooler nights and warmer afternoons. But as far as precipitation, not much left. We're going to see that taper on off to nothing this evening, and then tomorrow the sun will come out and it's going to look very nice out there as this upper level disturbance picks up what's left of Beta and moves it on off. The second system coming in this weekend, though, is not going to have much moisture to work with. And so it'll produce a few showers on your Sunday as it hangs around here. But by Monday or so, it slides on off to the east, and we go back to the heat that's induced by this big upper level ridge out here in the western U.S. So back to almost summertime temperatures. But tonight, mostly cloudy skies. We're going to see those north-northwest winds at 8 to 14 miles an hour, a low around the 70-degree mark. And then tomorrow, back into the middle to upper 80s. In fact, that's going to continue to be the trend with lots of sun out there. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday, we get into the lower 90s. But look at the low temperatures, very pleasant when you go out in the morning. Upper 60s to lower 70s. As you move on into next week, though, you pick up the isolated showers on your Sunday, just a few here and there, and then lower 90s with lots of sun Monday and Tuesday. Drew?